All right, a couple things to look forward to when you're starting to look at a house. Number one is water and power. My hangers have to have power, and my tapers have to have water. So are those permanent on site? If they're not on site, how far away are they to get them? If they are a long ways to get, then am I providing water? Am I bringing water for my guys? Or is the contractor gonna grab a hose from one of the neighbors and bring it over? Two, what is the delivery access? Can we get a semi truck down the driveway? If we can, do we have any overhead power lines that we have to worry about with the boom truck? If they don't, then can they reach all the openings? So this house, really easy to reach the front door and the garage door, very difficult to reach down into the basement. So they're gonna have to reach down, lower the sheetrock down onto the ground, and then they'll pack it about 20 feet into one of the back doors of the basement. Scrap out access. How can we get our dump trailer down close enough to where we can scrap it out? This one, all the basement scrap out's gonna have to go up the stairs and out the front door, so that's more time to scrap it out. Wall height, check your wall height. This one almost got me. Downstairs looked like 8'6", it was 8'9". So unless you are a big fan of belly bands, which I'm not, I'm still gonna order 2 sheets of 54-inch board, and we're gonna rip one off a little bit so we have a nice 8'9" downstairs. On the wall height, normally if you're 8'1", 8'1.5", then just an 2 48-inch sheets will cover that, and you can have a little gap at the bottom. But 8'9" is too much of a gap for a 54 and a 48, so I will be doing 2 54s. Windows and closet wraps. Are you going to have drywall on the inside of the window reveal on 3 sides, 4 sides? No window wraps. Are they going to be fully in in wood? Most high-end homes, it's all wood. You get the real modern looking homes, the commercial looking homes, they're going full wood or full drywall on the inside, so just make sure you're bidding that appropriate. Closet wraps, the closet bifold and bypass doors. Are you gonna do a drywall wrap on the inside of those closets? It's gonna be a full wrap where you're putting corner bead all the way around? Is it gonna be no wrap where it's gonna be wood all the way around? Or is it gonna be a half jam where you finish the inside edge and then the finish carpenters finish the outside edge? Garage finish. What are they expecting the garage to look like when you're done? Is it going to be just a fire tape? Is it going to be a level 3 smooth wall, a level 3 with a texture, a level 2? What's going on in the garage? Clarify that. It's really important. Who's in charge of moisture? Actually, not who's in charge, but are you in charge of checking the moisture before the drywall goes up? This house I'm in, this house has been sitting empty for a long time, 5-6 months. With no work going on. This house has got some house wrap on the outside. It's got windows that are left wide open. There are no windows, just window openings with a little bit of house wrap in it. Moisture is hitting these windows. It's not going where it's supposed to go. Listen to this. Subfloor, 21.5. So that's just the subfloor, not even exposed to the weather. It's just ambient temperature or ambient air just soaking it up. They are doing a good job by keeping the fans going. They've already insulated these walls, and I am not going to take this job unless this insulation is removed and all the wall sheeting is dried out, then the insulation reinstalled. I just don't want to be part of a house that's going to end up having a bunch of mold in it later. If they dry it out properly beforehand, then I will be part of the construction of this project, but otherwise not for me. Too much liability. Floor protection. Are you offering paper for the floors, or is somebody else going to do it? Or are they okay with your taper just dropping mud all over the place? You guys scrape and sweep and call it good enough. What about with your texture? If you're spraying texture, are they going to be okay with your texture buildup around the perimeter of the room? Drywall backing. Are you going to leave a little bit of room in your estimate for some shiny 90 in some of these corners that might be missing some backing? Or are you going to be on the phone all day long asking the general to come back and add some backing for you? One of the most important ones is, where's the bathroom? Simple one. Let's not avoid the subject. Everybody's got to poop and pee. Are you guys going to be able to walk outside 20 feet and use a nice clean porta potty? Or are they going to be in here peeing in Gatorade bottles and trying to find a tree outside to pee in? Are they going to have to take 15 to 45 minutes away, drive to a local grocery store and use their bathroom? That kind of stuff sounds really simple, but when you're paying somebody by the foot, you are kind of obligated to make sure they have the resources to do their job efficiently. make sure the job is clean before you start, especially the bathtubs and shower pans. Make sure those are clean and there are no dents, no scratches, no rust marks in them. If you find any of that kind of stuff before you start, you document it, you send an email off to the general contractor telling them that you found some scratches or some rust in the bathtub, and you want to get that stuff documented that happened before you started. That way you're not paying for a $1,200 shower to be installed by a guy that's going to charge you $120 an hour. Then you still have to worry about flooring, and you still have to worry about all the drywall. Then the painter's going to charge you. So again, check these things out before you start the job and document anything that you notice. At the same time, check it as your guys are working. Whenever you come to check on the job site, whether you're the guy working on the job or you have crews doing it, check your tubs and your showers all the time. And that way, the moment you see some kind of damage, you can get it fixed or replaced right away. The sooner you get it done, the less expensive it's going to be for you. All right, hope these tips help. I think I have about 13 tips right there, that things you should know or ask or figure out before you put a price on something. All right, hope that helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See y'all later.